Hello everyone, welcome you all to my YouTube channel. So today in this video we will find out the duplicate character in a given string. And that string we are going to take from the user input. So the very first thing what I have done here, I'm going to print give me a string and I will tell you the duplicate character in that. So I will take the scanner class and then UI.nextLine, the next line method I will use here to take the user input as a string value. So now I will use two for loop, one for loop inside the another one. And here what can I say? That here will be another for loop and like that. So now this str, this string value, I am going to convert it into the char array. To char array method I will use here and I will save it into a char array and the variable name is str.array str.array equals to this value. So str array equals to this value, right? And further, for the first for loop, I can say integer I, and it is just declared over here. And another thing that is very important, I'll be using the integer variable count also over here, just to count the value of the duplicate character, how many times it is going to repeat. So my I will be starting at the index number 0 and it will be going less than let's say str array dot length, and then further it is I plus plus. After this once this thing will happen, what is the actual condition? That my count will be 1. Why count will be 1? Because if I will take one example, let's say my string, my str is hello, HELLO. So what will happen here, that the index number will start as 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4, right? So this 0 will, the I will start as 0. I will start at 0. So H is there always. So the count has been given as 1 because this H is there always and this count is given as 1. So further my J will be what? My J will be I plus 1. Means my J will be, the very first time my J will be assigned to this E. It will represent the character, the char value as E over there. So H is going to compare with the E the very first time. So after that, what I want, my J will be lesser than same thing, that str array dot length. It will be less than str array dot length and J plus plus. So once this thing will happen, let me say that it is my int J, right? Once this thing will happen, what I want a if condition, that if my str array, I will take it from here, if my str array I is equals to my str array J, right? And I will give a condition over here, and my str J is not equal to the any space, let's say the space, it is not equal to space. So in that situation, what I want my count to be plus plus. I want one increment in my count. If it is 1 over here, it will be 2. And somehow if while the loop is going on, and if we come 2, then it will be 3. So like that, the count should get increased. And once this thing will happen, what I want my str array J, this point should be equals to the value, the char should get converted into a 0. Meaning once the value will match over here, let's say the L will match with another L. So what will happen, this L should become 0, so that when it will going to compare again with the same L, then it will not be showing up as a repetition. It will not be showing as a repetition over there. So I have decided to be 0. Once my this if condition got completed over here, then after that after this for loop, what I want actually my count. If my count after this for loop, let's say, if my count after this for loop is more than one, and my str array and like for I will say for I is not equal to 0. We decide the 0 for j, so it should be j, I think, and then it will be 0 over here. And if it is not equal to 0, then what I want to print, the str array I. I want str array I, and then I want to concatenate it with the value of the count. Let's say count, the count repetition over here. Let me check over there. If it is the variable j is here and the j is kept as 0, let me put it as I, and because I'm going to compare I, so I want my I to be printed over there. Okay, yes, my I should not be 0 over here. So this should be the coding. Let's run this program first, then we will see what's the result, and based on that we can give the further changes. So it is asking me the question. Let's say I am saying hello, and just hit enter, and you can say L is repeating 2 times. Let's run it one more time, and let's say this time I am saying hello world. So right now I can see that L is repeating 3 times, O is repeating 2 times. If I hit the enter, so it is giving me the result as L3O2. Let me put the semicolon over here 2 times so that we can differentiate. So now I will run it one more time. Give me. So if I say hello world, let's say I'm typing Aldi over there. So now this L is repeating 4 times, D repeating 2 times, O repeating 2 times. So if I will hit enter, it should give me all the result. So it has given me all the result very easily over there. So you can see that. And after that, one more important thing, if you want to check how does it work, you can also select this bug sign over here, and you can select some lines. You have to do the double click. You can select these lines over here like this, and you can check how the count is going to change. And I'm selecting 1 2 3 and this fourth line over here and this fifth line here. 5 lines I have selected, and I'm selecting this bug sign. Give me the string. So let me put the value here, and I'm putting just hello. And if I put here switch, then switch it. Once we go here, the value already there. So if I will run it, you can see this is step into and this is step over for the bugging. For the debugging mode. So I will go to the step over. If I'll click here, you can see the value will going to change here for I and J. So right now count is 1 and I is 0. So I will click again. Its count is 1, I is 0. Hit again. J is 1. I is 0, J 1, count 1. So go further. One more time. One more time. So you can see my J got changed to 2 now. And go again. I is 1, J is 2. I is 0, J was 2 and now J is 3. So I will step over again and it will be that J is 4 and finally my I will change to 1. Once I is 1, J will be 2, and once it is 3, after that 4 value get changed, and then when I is 2, now the turning point, because I is 2 for what? I is 2 for this L. So next letter is L. So now this time it should get changed. The count should get changed for 2 once it will be out. Once it is coming out of that condition here, once this value is when the char in this str array is become to the char to this str array at J, and it is not equal to any space, then it is giving the count is getting increased and it is getting value 2. So that's how That's how you on the debugging mode you can check how the value is getting changed. So I'm going to the Java application mode back, and now if I will run it again, then if I will give here, let's say hello world, you can see the final result. So that's how you can find the duplicate character, and you can check on the debugging mode also. And thank you very much for watching. Please do like, share, and subscribe.